Hey guys, it's Nick and Ross here from Carpidity, and today we want to talk to you about the way cars look over time. It's the goal of every auto manufacturer to make a car that compels people when it's initially developed and gets them into dealerships to buy that car. But some cars are able to compel people for much longer than their simple production dates. So in this video we want to go over a few of our cars that we think have stood the test of time.
Yeah, aged really well.
So number one?
Well, it's the rotary powered 92 through 2002 RX-7. The horsepower is 276, and between your options you chose from could be between 2,700 to 3,000 pounds, so it's a very light car and timeless.
Yeah, I would say that the short overhangs and the fairly conservative and rounded styling makes that car look fresh even today. The fact that it has the small fog lamps or daytime running lights that look sort of like headlights makes it look like it has a modern set of headlights, although they're deceiving because it does still have flip-up headlights, and at night the car starts to show its age, and that's why it barely crept onto our list at number 5.
I agree. I think Ross is really near and dear to number 4 here. I'm sure he had a poster of it somewhere, but it's a McLaren F1 producing 627 horsepower, and for a while there it was making the top speed record for a long time, but it came with a 6.1 liter BMW V12.
I'd say the thing that makes that car still look fresh today are obviously the enclosed headlights, which people still wasn't universal, in especially in 92 and on up to the later 90s. But also the car has short overhangs, a little bit larger wheels that came standard with than other cars at the time, and overall conservative styling. Keep in mind that when they were making that car, people were still putting giant wings on supercars. Think Lamborghini Diablo.
Ah, yes.
So I would say that car definitely stands the test of time. Many people still think that's one of the best looking cars ever made, even today.
And number 3 is near and dear to my heart, and I know Ross wishes he had one too deep down inside over a C6, but it's the C5 Corvette, which came through at 97 to 2004, making 350 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque, and somewhere around with driver 3,200 pounds, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. So that was a lightweight Corvette. Corvettes aren't that light anymore, so even its performance is still kind of on par with today. But the car is really conservatively styled especially compared to say like the C7. It doesn't have any big spoilers or anything like that, and I think those are the things that really keep that car looking fresh today. And we know from personal experience that a lot of people have a real hard time pegging down the year of that car when they see it.
He's right. Every time they think it's mid-2000s. When I tell them it's 97, oh, I thought that was... Nah, so it looks a lot newer than what it really is.
So the only thing that holds it back from climbing a little higher on the list...
Headlights.
Headlights.
Well, let's get the headlights,
Pop-up
guys.
headlights again. Headlights are one of the easiest ways to determine the year of a car or the general year of a car. And pop-up headlights are not going to score a lot of points in this particular comparison.
If you're around dusk or dawn, it looks about 10 years older.
Yes. Midday, really cool.
Good.
Looks great.
Number 2 is the Viper GTS, and we mean just the GTS. That car produced 450 horsepower, and we're talking about the 96 through 2002 years.
Yeah, I think really, maybe if you picture in your mind immediately, the car comes to mind is that RT10 with the 3-spoke wheels, and that car looks pretty dated. But like we said, one of the things that can really make a car look newer or older are the lights. And if you look at the headlights, it has an enclosed unit, a bespoke unit for the Viper. I think that really helps it look fresh even today. And when you talk about the GTS like we did, that doesn't have that kind of 90s Targa look, and it has a more flowing body line, when you put that together with even the later ACR models running 18-inch wheels, the car would look probably not that crazy if it was on sale today. And keep in mind, the thing that makes that car really wild is that the original concept for that car was in 1988.
Oh goodness, yeah, that's right.
So 1988, and so I would say the car running all the way into 2000 would almost be enough proof already. But I'd say every now and then you see one running around now, and it still looks kind of exotic, and it still looks kind of fresh even today. There's a reason Dodge went back to that styling.
Yes, it works.
Okay, Nick, so what's the final car on our list?
Number 1 is the Super Mark IV, which is produced here in America 93 through 98, and in Canada I think it ended in 96, and in Japan it made it, I'm pretty sure, to 2002, lucky bastards. But it produced 320 horsepower, less than my Vette, and 315 foot-pounds of torque, way less than my Vette, therefore making it slower. But, you know, still a good-looking car, though.
Yeah, I would definitely say another car, short overhangs, which was uncharacteristic of 1993 when the car was originally produced in the U.S., and enclosed headlights that were bespoke, tail lights that were enclosed, almost look like aftermarket units, the stock units if you look at them today, and larger wheels, all of those things in a conservative body line. I think all those things sort of made that car stand the test of time. And if you think we're wrong, go ahead and look at the prices of Supras today. They still command a lot of money. I mean, part in fact to the Fast and the Furious craze, but I would say just overall great styling, excellent detail touches with the headlights and tail lights, larger wheels, shorter overhangs, and an overall conservative look. I think all these things kind of make that car still look fresh today. I honestly think that's one of the few cars on our list that, aside from wheels maybe, you could literally park that in a showroom today and a lot of people wouldn't look at it and think it was old.
Yeah, that's the problem with the cars. I think Toyota raised the bar so high that they'll never beat it. Yeah, with this new one coming out, I think, yeah, it'll look new and cool, but I think it'll be like the NSX. It's going to be a letdown. And that's why that's number one on our list.
All right, well, that's all we got for you today, guys. Hopefully we'll have some more lists coming up for you on Carpidity. So enjoy yourselves and peace.